Someone told me in a particular counseling some times ago that she was licking or putting in her mouth manhood of a man. Another person told us that he was licking vagina of woman. What an horrible statement. So, do you now understand what I mean by sexual perversion? I continue this in this episode under topic which I called misconception about marital sex under sexual perversion episode 5. Misconception about marital sex. I told you in the last episode that marital sex is good, is holy, is legitimate, is legal, and is pure. But when it is turned around, it becomes something else and attracts the wrath of God. Now, there are some misconceptions. When I say misconception, misunderstanding about marital sex, which I want to explain. And I want you to be patiently listening to me, and let's do justice to it together. The misconception about marital sex I'm talking about that lead to sexual perversion. Misconception about marital sex that lead to sexual or perversion. Marital sex is good, sexual perversion is wrong. So when we misunderstand some things, some particular things about marital sex, then it will lead us to sexual perversion. Number 1 is you must know how to play, which is a very common statement among spouses. You must know how to play. I've heard about a particular man that was angry with his wife, because she doesn't know how to play. Which type of play? Is it football? Or volleyball? Or ludo? Or judo? No, there is nothing called knowing how to play. Because I told you the other time, when sexual exercise is turned around, it becomes something else called sexual perversion. There is nothing called knowing how to play, because God has created us to live our life in a normal way. Number 2 misconception about marital sex is what I call overstimulation of orgasm. Overstimulation of orgasm. When a woman is being grabbed and prepared and worked upon in an extra way in order to boost her orgasm. Orgasm is created into woman's body naturally. When the right thing is done to a woman, her orgasm will be lifted, will be boosted. You take care of your wife, you care for your wife, you are close to your wife, you discuss together, and you chat together, you eat together, and you do things in common. The love of that woman will come towards you, and whenever you are ready to play with her, her orgasm will be naturally developed. But when it comes to a stage when a woman needs to be mishandled until you get that woman wounded in order to boost her orgasm, that is what we call sexual perversion. Another misconception about marital sex, misconception about marital sex. Number 3 now, if I don't agree with my spouse, he will not feel good and will begin to look outside. It's a wrong statement. If I don't agree with my spouse to handle me with a perversion way, he will not feel good and he will begin to look outside, which is wrong. That is not biblical. What should you agree with your spouse? Your spouses want you to do what is against nature and what is against the will of God. And you are saying that in order for you to attract him, in order for you to make him pleased and relaxed, then you want to agree with him so that both of you will commit, hold up, together and face the wrath of God. It's misconception. It's not right. And another misconception about sexual relationship or marital sexual relationship misconception is what I called it established love. I mean, when you give one another or you release your body for sexual perversion, it establishes love. It doesn't establish love. It rather go against love. It rather terminate love. Not until you release your body to your spouse to handle you in perverting way, then you say you are doing that to establish love. That is love. Remember, God is love. And whatever you do that is contrary to God's way or God's will, then is against God. It is God. God is the source of love. If your spouses will love you, it is God that will engineer the love between both of you. Then when you are now working against God's will and God's commandment and God's wish, what is love in that? Another thing which I will mention, and which is misconception, which people always take advantage of so that they can work in a perverting way, is they believe it promotes earth. So when they do it very well, when they perverse, they give one another to working against nature, working against God's will, then they say, then it enhances love. No, it doesn't enhance love. It's rather break earth. It works against. No. When it comes to a stage where you work on your wife, I mean, you perverse your wife, you have sex with your wife in a perversing way to the extent that your wife gets injured. Is that healthy? That is not healthy. I've seen a situation whereby an husband and wife will have sex together and people around will know that they have sex together because the way the wife will be walking. The man will have injured the private part of his wife just because he wants health. That is not health. That is working against health. So those are some of the misconceptions which I can mention because of our time. We'll continue in the next episode, that people always think when they do, then they will be able to convince their spouses to do whatever they want to do and working against God's way. Remember, the Bible says, the book of God says in the 1 Corinthians chapter 14, so 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 40. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 40 says, let all things be done decently and in order. Let all things be done decently and in order. There are three words there which I want us to know. Number one, let all things, everything be done, either spiritual or physical or mental or bodily. Anything you are going to do that gets out of that is not in order, it is not godly. Let all things be done in order. And take note of the word of order, and take note of the word decency. So when decency and order is taken out of sexual relationship, it becomes sexual perversion, which attracts the wrath of God. You say, I will say the wrath of God. Then I will prove that in the next episode. There are many things we are facing that you can never have solution to until we stop engaging in sexual perversion. Oluwarotimi Peter is my name. I continue in the next episode. I broadcast from Reality Global Network. God bless you.